everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a foundation routine for you guys. Didn't actually get any requests for any videos, so I just decided to do this. I'm going to be starting out with my NYX Pore Filler. This isn't my favorite primer, but it'll work. And the reason you guys want to put primer on is because it's going to protect your skin from any makeup you put on top of it and prolong the wear of your makeup. Next, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible liquid foundation, not the matte one, but the regular one in the tube, in the glass container. It's in the shade 608 since I am fake tanned at the moment, so I'm going to be using a little bit darker. And make sure that you guys don't rub the foundation on your face. You want to buff it in and pat it in because you're just going to be taking off the product you just applied if you swipe it. And what I like to do is, once I cover my entire face, I like to go back, take a little bit and go back and kind of fill in the places I need a little bit extra. Because I do sometimes get the occasional breakout, I'm sure you guys do too, so it's just normal. Alright, so next I'm going to be taking concealer, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in 15. And make sure you guys get a concealer that's a few shades lighter than the foundation you're using, because you want to be able to kind of brighten your under eyes and highlight any areas that you would like to. Makes you look more awake. I'm just going to be taking the same Eco Tools buffing brush and just buffing that into my skin. And I do like to rub it out with my fingers first, just because the warmth of your fingers likes to, it spreads the product easier, makes it easier to blend into your foundation and get in the creases. Alright, once my concealer is done, I'm going to take the L'Oreal True Match powder in W4, and it's just their regular powder. I don't really have a favorite powder, but this is the one I'm using currently, so I really like it. It's not great. Alright, so now that I kind of have my base down, normally I would do my eyebrows before I contour, just because I like to contour my nose after I do my eyebrows, but for the video's sake, I'm going to be contouring first. So, I'm going to take my Cocoa Contour by Too Faced, and this is one of my favorite contour kits. I know that I just bought the Lorac one, which I haven't tried yet, but this one is my favorite, mostly because it smells like chocolate, and because it's super, super blendable, so, yeah. And if you guys don't know how to contour, take a angled or domed brush, either one, just something that's not too big or fluffy, and you're just going to apply it right under your cheekbones, so where your face kind of sinks in. So if you make that face, you can kind of see where your face concaves, I think that's the word, concaves in, and you're just going to apply that right there to create a natural looking shadow to bring out your cheekbones. And you guys can control the amount of depth your face has by the amount of product you put on. The less contouring you do, the more natural it's going to look. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to do kind of a medium contour, not super harsh and not super soft. And you can also contour your forehead, especially if you kind of feel like you have a big forehead. I like to put just a little bit up here to kind of balance out my face with color. And also on your temples, just to kind of give you that sun-kissed look. You can also contour under your chin, and your jawbone. It'll slim down your neck a little bit. And I also like to contour my nose just because I feel like it makes my nose look better than it normally does. So just apply it right here and down the bridge of your nose on the side. I think that's what it's called. Right there. I hope you guys can kind of tell the difference between this side and that side. Maybe, maybe not. The camera doesn't pick it up as well as it does in real life. Alright, and sometimes I put a little bit under my lip just to kind of bring out my lip a little bit. Alright, and after this I am going to do blush. And you can use any blush brush. I'm just using this one. I found it like Ross or something, and it's like a domed, angled, a little bit fluffier than a contour brush. So just any little tiny fluffy brush should work for you. And I'm going to be taking this shade out of the BH Cosmetics blush palette, and it's this light pink color right here. And just apply that right above where you contoured, right here. Not quite on the top of your cheekbone, but right under it. And just blend it in. You can put blush on the apples of your cheeks or farther back here. I like to kind of start here and just blend it forward just to give you that kind of natural blushed look, flushed look. And as you can tell, it kind of gives this side of my face more life than this side. So if you just contour, it'll look kind of like you're just not as awake. So blush is a necessity for me, at least. Alright, and once my blush is done, I will highlight. And this step isn't necessary, but I mean, just kind of finishes your face in a way. And you can use one of these shades from the contour kit, or any contour kit you have. Even an eyeshadow would work. Any kind of, not sparkly, but shimmery, light colored eyeshadow would work if you don't have a contour kit. I'm actually going to be using the Lorac Shimmer Highlight, so it's this one. And I'm going to take that on the same blush brush, just because I don't have a brush nearby for it, and just kind of, you don't need to use a lot, just kind of tap it in there, and then apply it right above the blush. And it kind of gives you that dewy finish. If you don't like dewy finish, you probably don't want to use like a shimmery highlighter, just a matte one. But that's what it looks like. It's not a necessary step, just something that I feel completes the face. And I also like to highlight down the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my chin, just so it kind of evens everything out. Alright, that's about it. You guys can kind of tweak things the way you see fit to your own skin tone, and obviously you're probably going to be using a different color foundation and powder for yourselves. But from here I go onto my eyebrows and my eyes and the lips and the rest of my face. So yeah, and don't forget to use a finishing spray, because that is going to prolong the prolong the wear of your makeup. I like the NYX Dewy Finish Spray. I also like the Urban Decay All Nighter. There's so many setting sprays out there, and the ones that I've tried have worked about the same. So I like this one, and I just spritz it all over my face. And if you guys are in summer where you're at, this feels amazing. And just let that dry and you're good. Have a great day, guys. Bye.